And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. A breathtaking view of the New York City skyline as taken from the Empire State Building. We're coming to you live from Manhattan. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker continues to elevate his play every year. He said it's just putting in hard work. I take this game very seriously. I love the game of basketball. I don't count myself out. No matter what the score is, who we're playing, I'm going full tilt. Kevin, back to you.
A special talent indeed. David, thank you. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And for New York, they've got Taj Gibson. Harkless is out there with Randall. Then it's Barrett, and it's Payton in at the point guard position. Saric finds Oubre. Rubio outside. Connects from three-point range.
Welcome sight. Rubio from 3 is going to open it up.
Payton outside. Shoots over Rubio. Another shot. And it's laid in by Gibson.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And Ricky Rubio, last season, signing a 3-year, $51 million deal with the Suns to take over the reins at point guard.
What do you think? It's been a bit of a rudderless team since Steve Nash's departure. You have a 2-guard that's one of the best scorers in the league. What better way than to bring in a veteran who loves to play both ends of the court, is unselfish, and shows you what it's like to be a pro. Ricky Rubio has done that for the organization.
Phoenix shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Harkless. His three-pointers off the mark. Oubre outside. Pass to Rubio. And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Off the left rim and out.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Harkless. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Randall, hits the jump hook.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when you've got the kind of position like that.
Saric outside. Back to Rubio. For 3, Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Passes it to Randall. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
Out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Knox. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And there's the pass to Jerome. There's the dish to Kaminsky. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Knox. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Portis. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Pretty sweet pass there as Knox showing his ability to read the floor.
Now Carter. He kicks to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Carter finds Bridges. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Ntilikina. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Phoenix ahead, leading by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the underdog label.
You know, I think the underdog story, started when I was a kid. I've always been a guy that's always been picked second. Even though I had, high accolades in high school, I had to work for those really, really hard to get those. I feel like nobody really ever believes in, none of the things I do. Even if I have a good season, to me it was a good season, but somebody else it wasn't as good as they wanted it to be.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
And And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got Frank Kaminsky. Also Johnson out there. Aaron Baines out there with Carter. And it's Jerome in at the point guard.
And Bones, he's got a 7-foot wingspan. Certainly the defensive potential is there for Frank Ntilikina.
Well, the questions have always been about the other end and whether or not Frank can find a way to score more efficiently on a nightly basis. Still young and still some room to grow.
Here's Jerome. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kaminsky dishes to Carter. No good on the three. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Ellington. That one no good. Good work defensively by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Pass to Jerome. Count the basket.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
The Knicks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
You've got no game, New York.
Platoon swap here for Phoenix. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Payton kicks to Harkless. Here's Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, he goes in there and you're worried about getting bumped if you're a defender by Julius Randle, not the other way around. So physical.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. That'll be a critical skill moving forward, that he has other ways to get at you offensively.
And he can't get the first one.
Randall really improved in his shooting range from 10 to 16 feet last year, and that just makes him so much more a complete offensive threat in any system he plays in.
And he's good on the second. Suns leading by 5. 1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. It's taken away by Payton. Randall surveying the D. Dishes it to Payton. Trying to get open is Gibson. And there's Randall on the assist by Payton. Randall's got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rubio against Payton. And it's good for 2. Rubio's got his second basket.
Well, you understand what the defense is trying to do, but Rubio just so creative out there to make plays.
Payton passes to Barrett. Kicks to Harkless. converts the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Booker outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
The pass to Barrett. Back to Payton. Lays it up and banks it in.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Randall against Booker. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Seconds left here in the second. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. From 20 feet out. And too long on the shot. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. And the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, you can see the comfortable atmosphere that these players are playing with on the offensive end. Guys understand their roles, Ernie, and they make it look easy on the offensive floor tonight, shooting a very high percentage and not making any bad decisions.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was drawing up the second half plan. Keep working into the post, and you got to win that physical battle.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Ricky Rubio with a strong contribution so far in this one.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. R.J. Barrett is out there with Payton. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Randall in at the 4. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Phoenix leading by 3. Down low. Here's Ayton. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
That's with the foul there. Ayton's powerful on the inside. At 7-2, he'll go through you.
For Phoenix, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Knicks trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Up top, Rubio. Covered by Payton. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Randall, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Phoenix Suns.
Well, Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. The first free throw is good. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Reggie Bullock comes in for Harkless. And for the Suns, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Frank Kaminsky in for Saric. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Rubio, the pass to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Now, here's Oubre. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Barrett. That shot is off. Good D by Booker.
You wonder if R.J. Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now that's some high praise because I had many years battling against one Steve Nash. But R.J. Barrett has a high ceiling.
They get it back. Robinson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Robinson's got his first basket.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
And the basket by Rubio. And the Suns lead by 4. And Barrett's father playing for the Canadian national team as well as playing overseas. And Brent, as you know, his mother, a nationally ranked sprinter.
Yeah, an unbelievable family DNA and lineage around a multitude of sports, and it really helps to be a generalist rather than a specialist. Couldn't ask for a better pedigree for one R.J. Barrett.
New York calls timeout. Different look for New York. Bobby Portis is checked in for Julius Randle. Ellington comes in for Barrett. And it's Ntilikina in for Payton. And for the Suns, Johnson, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Mikal Bridges comes in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Ntilikina. And Baines pulls it down. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Suns. 4-point game. Johnson outside. 1:29 left in the third quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
There are a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Johnson. KNICKS, he's checked in for New York. He hits both from the stripe. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ellington the pass to Bullock. Here's Robinson. Ellington with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. In deep, Robinson drops it in.
That's pretty much a power play for Robinson. He's got the ability to just shrug off the defenders.
Suns leading by 4. Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. Now Carter.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Knox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Knox has such versatility in his game. If you add the art of drawing fouls, it's going to help him out.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
The first one falls.
And Kevin Knox's father played professional football when Kevin was growing up. That may be where he gets some of his toughness from.
And New York making a change here. Harkless is checked in. Both good from the line that time. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Jerome. Four on the shot clock. Ayton kicks to Carter. Shoots over Ellington. The baseline J off the mark. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Phoenix ahead, leading by just 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now, here's Rubio. Passes it to Bridges. Here's Saric, covered by Payton. Saric, that's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Payton the bounce pass. Here's Barrett. That shot off the mark. The Suns go the other way with it. Saric with it. Now Payton defending. Booker in the corner. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one.
Devin Booker up there in usage rate. Usually one of the top 5 players in the NBA, and right there you can see why.
Now here's Harkless. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Devin Booker. Harkless. 2 shots. That's good from Harkless. The Knicks making a switch here. Randall's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Oubre's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here's Oubre. Booker outside. Lock at 6. Here's Ayton. And finally they hit one. And the Suns lead by 8.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Pass to Randall. Back to Payton. The pass to Barrett. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Booker looking around. Over Randall. Here's Ayton. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
If Ayton continues to use his frame like that and stays active, that's a good sign.
Free throw drops for Ayton. The Knicks trail by 11. And here is Payton. Pass to Randall. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
And the Suns call time. They lead by 9. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ricky Rubio.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Here's Booker, following the score by Taj Gibson. A nice shot by Booker. And the Suns lead by 9.
To respect the level of concentration from Devin Booker on that shot. Even when he gets bodied up a little bit, the balance stays there. He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Rubio struggles to score, so one thing you don't want to do is send him to the free throw line. He's as good as they get.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Such a capable floor general and a very strong defender. Ricky Rubio continues to make his impact felt on any ball club that he plays for. Tricky and fun to watch.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Barrett. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 9. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Harkless. No good on the quick 3. Now Rubio. Takes it off the glass. Rubio's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Phoenix gets called for the foul.
Julius Randle at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. And so he hits both. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Diallo. He kicks it to Johnson. Pass to Ayton. Diallo inside. He's defended by Randle. Back to Johnson. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.